Hey guys, so we've covered crafting professions in the previous video, so as promised, it's time to go over the gathering professions and see if we can simplify them a bit. So, without further ado, here's gathering professions, explained by an idiot. Keep in mind, as mentioned before, I'm only speaking from my personal experience and knowledge, and I'm no kind of expert. I'm just here to make some simplified guides on the stuff I do know. So, with gathering, the materials you collect are going to rank from 1 to 3. 1 being the absolute worst but the easiest to collect, and 3 being harder but providing better benefits towards crafting as well as selling for more on the auction house. The ranks that you can gather are going to be entirely dependent on your current skill level at each gathering profession. Difficulty with gathering professions is a little bit different from crafting and won't really change in each gathering profession. It simply tells you the skill level you need to reach to be able to gather the respective material at the highest rank. So, skill literally just tells you your skill. It is your combined points coming from the normal profession maximum of 100, also any additional points you may have acquired with profession tools and knowledge points, and for those of you that are unsure about these, I'll go over them quickly in just a minute. Just keep in mind, the higher your skill is, the better. Obviously, you want it to match the difficulty so you can start gathering those rank 3 materials, but then surpassing that is just going to give you an even bigger chance of gathering higher level materials. So, for those of you who don't know, profession tools give you little bonuses towards your profession. You can use 2 accessories and 1 tool per profession. There are uncommon variants that can be purchased on the auction house or crafted by various professions. Having 3 of these uncommons will provide 18 total skill. 5 for each accessory, and 8 for the tool. The blue rare variants are bind on pickup, so you will need to use the crafting order system to have these crafted for you, unless of course you have the correct profession to craft them yourself. These will provide a total of 40 skill, 11 for each accessory, and 18 for the skill. You can also allocate a specified stat for the tool if you so wish, as well as then give it an enchant to further increase its efficiency. As for knowledge points, these are points you can put into one of the trees inside the specializations tab at the bottom. Gathering professions will have a node for across the board skill, as well as individual material skills. I'll more than likely cover these in some more depth in profession deep dive videos, but the TLDR is that some of these will help with your overall skill. Finesse, either way, this is your chance to gather extra of a primary material when gathering. You can increase this stat by either allocating the stat on your profession tool and then enchanting it, using a file of bountiful seasons, providing we're in the summer. Weird, I know. And also some profession trees will have a few little spikes within the nodes that are dedicated to this stat. Deftness is your gathering speed. This can be extra helpful with the more deadlier nodes, such as the easy mine node for mining. Quick tip though, with these nodes specifically, standing closer to them will actually make you mine them quicker. For even more gathering speed, you can also receive a 30% bonus by getting your standing high enough with the Weaver in the Ashkahet weekly pack thing. You can increase Deftness by either allocating the stat on a profession tool and then getting it as an enchant, using a file of enhanced ambidexterity, and some spikes in the knowledge tree will also increase this as well. Perception is your ability to gather rare materials when gathering, such as nullstones when mining. I'll be completely honest, I've heard a few different things lately, so I'm not sure if this is just your chance to gather these rare materials, or if it's your chance to gather more of them when you do find them. You can increase your perception by allocating the stat on a tool, and then enchanting it. Same as the others, some of the knowledge tree nodes will have little spikes for it, and there is also a file of true sight for perception. The added bonus of this file is you'll also be able to see camouflage nodes, so there will be even more nodes for you to gather. So luckily, there's not nearly as much to gathering as there is with crafting. But just keep in mind, Deftness for speed, Finesse for quantity, and Perception for the rarer materials. Hopefully this helps some of you out, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, as I'm always happy to help out. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one.